Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. How are you? I hope you all will be fine while staying at home. I welcome you all in the maths class. Today we are going to solve the remaining questions of exercise 9. I hope you have practiced all the questions which we solved in our previous lecture. In today's lecture, we will use the identity a square minus b square is equal to a plus b multiplied by a minus b. This identity is known as the difference of two squares. Here minus means difference, so this is the difference of two squares. In today's lecture, we will solve the questions 12, 13 and 14. In question number 12 and 14, the question will be in the form of product, and we will convert the given question in the form of difference of two squares. And in question number 13, the question will be in the form of a square minus b square, and we will convert the given question in the form of product by using this identity. So let's start the question number 12. In the question number 12, we have to find out the continued product. First we solve the part 1. First of all, we will multiply first two expressions and then we will multiply the product of first two expressions by the third expression. To multiply a plus 1 by a minus 1, we will use the identity a plus b multiplied by a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. To use this identity, the values of a and b must be same in both brackets, but the signs must be opposite. Here a plus 1 and a minus 1, this product is in the form of a plus b multiplied by a minus b. Here the value of a is a and the value of b is 1. So this is a plus b multiplied by a minus b. Now we can use the identity a plus b multiplied by a minus b will be equal to a square minus b square. Here the value of a is a, so a square minus b square. The value of b is 1, so 1 square. We have written this product a plus 1 multiplied by a minus 1 in the form of a square minus b square. A square plus 1 will be written as it is. Open these squares. A square will be a square. 1 square will be 1. And a square plus 1 again will be written as it is. Now we will multiply a square minus 1 by a square plus 1. Again this product is in the form of a minus b multiplied by a plus b. The values of a and b are same in both brackets and the sign is opposite. Here the value of a is a square, value of b is 1. So by using identity, this product will be equal to a square minus b square. Here the value of a is a square, so square of a square minus the value of b is 1, so 1 square. Now open these squares. The square of a square will be a raised to power 4. Here double power will be multiplied and 1 square will be 1. So a raised to power 4 minus 1 is the answer of part 1 of question number 12. Now we solve part 3 of question number 12. In part 3, we have to multiply these four expressions. First of all, we will multiply the first two expressions. The first expression is 2p plus 3q. The second one is 2p minus 3q. Here 2p plus 3q multiplied by 2p minus 3q. This product is written in the form of a plus b multiplied by a minus b. The values of a and b are same in both brackets. The value of a is 2p, the value of b is 3q in both brackets, and the sign is opposite, so we can use the identity. After applying the identity, we get a square minus b square. Here a is 2p, so 2p whole square minus b square, b is 3q, so 3q whole square. These two expressions will be written as it is. Now we will open these squares. 2 square will be 4, p square will be p square minus 3 square will be 9, q square will be q square. 4p square minus 9q square is the product of first two expressions. Now we will multiply 4p square minus 9q square by 4p square plus 9q square. You can see that again this product is written in the form of a minus b multiplied by a plus b. Here the value of a is 4p square now and the value of b is 9q square. The sign is opposite in both brackets and the values of a and b are same. After applying the identity, we get a square minus b square. Here the value of a is 4p square, so 4p square whole square minus the value of b is 9q square, so b square means 9q square whole square. 16p raised to power 4 plus 81q raised to power 4 will be written as it is. Now open these squares. 4 square will be 16. P square, here double power will be multiplied, so the square of p square will be p raised to power 4. 9 square will be 81. The square of q square will be q raised to power 4. Again double power will be multiplied. So 16p raised to power 4 minus 81q raised to power 4 is the product of these two expressions. Now we will multiply this product with the last expression, that is 16p raised to power 4 plus 81q raised to power 4. Again you can see that this product is in the form of a minus b multiplied by a plus b. The values of a and b are same in both brackets and the sign is opposite. Here the value of a is 16p raised to power 4 and the value of b is 81q raised to power 4. Again we will use the identity to find out this product. After applying the identity, we get a square minus b square. The value of a is 16p raised to power 4. So 16p raised to power 4 square minus the value of b is 81q raised to power 4. So 81q raised to power 4 square. After opening the squares, we get 16 square will be 256. The square of p raised to power 4 will be p raised to power 8. 81 square will be 6561 and the square of q raised to power 4 will be q raised to power 8. So this is the final answer of part 3 of question number 12. Next we solve question number 14. In this question again we have to find out the product of algebraic expressions. We will solve part 1 of question number 14. In this part we have to multiply 3a plus b by 3a minus b. You can see that in both brackets the values of a and b are same but the signs are opposite. So to solve this product we will use the identity a plus b multiplied by a minus b. The question is 3a plus b multiplied by 3a minus b. Here the value of a is 3a, the value of b is b, and this question is written in the form a plus b multiplied by a minus b. So by using identity a plus b multiplied by a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. By using this identity, this product will be equal to 3a whole square minus b whole square. Here the value of a is 3a and the value of b is b. Now we open the squares. 3 square will be 9, a square will be a square and b square will be b square. So 9a square minus b square is the product of 3a plus b multiplied by 3a minus b. Similarly, we will solve other parts of question number 14. Next is the question number 13. Now, in question number 13, the question is written in the form of difference of two squares. And we have to write this algebraic expression as the product of two terms. Now our question is given in the form a square minus b square and we have to convert this question into product. We will convert this question into product of two terms by using this identity a square minus b square is equal to a plus b multiplied by a minus b. The question is 81p square minus 49q square. First of all, we will write the given question in the form of a square minus b square. 81, here 81 is the square of 9, p square is the square of p, so we can write 81p square as 9p whole square. Similarly, 49q square can be written as 7q whole square. Now we will apply the identity. Here the question is written in the form of a square minus b square. So by using identity, this difference of squares will be equal to a plus b multiplied by a minus b. Here the value of a is 9p, value of b is 7q. So we can write 9p plus 7q multiplied by 9p minus 7q. Our exercise 9 has been completed. So your homework is you will solve the questions 12, 13 and 14 in your notebooks, and you will solve the MCQs of exercise 9 in your books. You will mark the right answers in your books. You will not solve the MCQs in your notebooks. You will solve these MCQs only in your books. These questions 12, 13 and 14 are the same questions which are also given in your home task. So you will solve these questions only one time in your maths notebooks. Do practice of all the questions of exercise 9. Thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.